start focusing in and zeroing in on Thursday?
Yeah, definitely. I think it's always a fun transition moving from fall camp, obviously, and you get that off day, and then now we're kind of into that game preparation. Everybody's kind of working out their game week schedules, and we start to get some show team looks. So it's exciting, and we need to take it day by day.
What do you feel like was your biggest area of growth, throughout this fall camp?
I think just explosive plays with my arm, limiting bad decisions, accuracy, and just finding ways to get our playmakers the ball more. I think we did a pretty good job of that. I did a pretty good job of that last year, but with the guys we have in that receiver room, running back room, tight end room, just distributing the ball to them as much as I can, finding ways to let them make plays.
Brady, it's not easy to replace an All-American left tackle and a 3-year starter at left guard, but you guys brought in Marcus Bryant and Kenny Green. How do you feel behind those guys?
Yeah, I think they're in a groove right now. I think they're meshing really well. I can tell their chemistry is increasing, and like you said, hard to replace Javon and X, but I think we did a really good job.
Brady, for you personally, this point in time last year, coming into the season, a lot different than now in the offseason you've had, and really kind of becoming almost a little bit of a local celebrity. Would you say at all?
Yeah, I think it's much different. Obviously, I think the fact of the matter is, I have a lot more, whether you want to call it respect or love towards my name, whether it's Mizzou fans or fans from St. Louis, and that's great. It's great. It's a part of it. It's a part of coming off a great season, and but just as quickly, that could turn. So I think it comes with a position, good or bad, and take it day by day and enjoy it when I can.
Brady, with Joshua Manning and Daniel Blood, what have you thought about the camps they've had and their growth, and then your connection with them at this point?
They've had great camps. Josh has gone up and made a ton of plays. 50-50 balls with Josh right now. I feel like more like 80-20. Daniel Blood's route running has been amazing. He's been on a lot of option routes for us. And whenever I get reps to rep with those guys, which isn't all the time, I really enjoy it because it's going to show up. They're going to be out there on Saturday at some point this year. They're going to be having a chance to make plays. So that chemistry is important, to build that as much as I can when I get the opportunity. They've had great camps, just from last year to this year. Josh and Daniel have, it's way different.
Brady, last season, you would know better than anyone, Cody was such a bell cow in the backfield. How are you feeling right now about having so many different weapons from which to draw in the backfield entering this season?
Yeah, I think it's different. Cody took a ton of reps. He would hardly come out of the game. He's full go every single play. So, I always knew Cody was there in the backfield. So it's a little different. There's going to be, obviously there's more faces in that room. There's going to be more guys getting touches. But I mean, that room's explosive. They had a great camp. There's a lot of ball players. So, whoever's out there with me, I know they're going to be prepared. They're going to be ready. They'll be ready to make plays.
What different dynamics did Marcus and Nate bring to the running game?
It's hard to say. I think we'll find out pretty quickly. I think by week 4 we'll kind of know exactly what kind of players they are. But I know Nate's super fast. He's speedy. Marcus has a bigger body, and he's physical. But Marcus is also fast and he's shifty, and Nate has also played up to pass blocking and making his body bigger than it looks. So I mean, those guys are talented, man. But I'm sure we'll find out pretty quickly.
Looking back before the Cotton Bowl and kind of a couple days beforehand, what do you remember about that Wilderness Brotherhood message that emerged from both the team chapel section and then what Coach Rinkus was saying to you guys just in the locker room before you took the field?
Yeah, that was a special moment. Obviously, we got spoken to about it right before the game, and I think it resonated with our team just because our team's been in the wilderness. We've been through adversity. We've been at the bottom together, and then we kind of experienced some success together. So, I think the message is the message. It resonated with our team, that the bonds we formed at the bottom, the bonds we formed when we went 6-6, 6-7, and had some tough times, you know, that paid off last year, that paid off in the Cotton Bowl. And when Drink gave that speech and mentioned that pregame and at halftime, I mean, it fired us up.
How much different is the quarterback room with someone like Drew Pine, who's experienced, played at a big program, and had a lot of success? How's that helped you?
It's helped me a ton. You know, having someone in that room that has, like you said, played at high levels, played a lot of college football. I mean, it's another voice, it's another person to help you prepare, push you, watch their reps in practice, see what they saw. It's really just another high-level quarterback repping the same exact plays you're repping, so you get to watch double now and learn from them. And you know, as we move into the season, I mean, he's going to be a huge help. You know, we just watched an intro to Murray State together and just went through all the clips. You know, he gave me his thoughts, you know, I gave him my thoughts, and you know, just that collaboration is going to be huge this year.
Brady, I've talked to a lot of the St. Louis guys about the brotherhood you have in the locker room. A lot of them mentioned that. You know, have you felt this St. Louis to Mizzou kind of connection grow stronger and stronger over the years, you know, recruiting-wise being more popular choice?
Yeah, 100%. I think, I mean, it just kind of feels like, it is what it is. Like, there's just always going to be St. Louis guys now. You know, it feels like it's just an extension of our family, extension of our home, and obviously Coach Drink has recruited the crap out of St. Louis. You know, he's always taking trips to St. Louis and you know, leaving our print there, and I think that's huge. I mean, obviously I'm from St. Louis. There's a lot of guys on this team from St. Louis, and I think it builds the hype, it builds the, you know, just the fan base from St. Louis, that it gets everybody excited. You know, whenever we go home, or you know, I go home, you know, fans are just excited because they have people to root for, people they've seen before in high school, and you know, people are following stories. So I think it's important. I think it's important for Mizzou.
Brady, just how do you embrace the responsibility of being the quarterback at a top 11, top 12 team coming into a season? How much do you love kind of that responsibility?
I mean, I love it. You know, that's why I play quarterback. You know, I played quarterback since I started playing football, maybe first grade, and I've never changed positions. You know, just to obviously be the leader of the team. You know, you touch the ball every play, you control the game, you control the speed of the game, you control where the ball goes, and you know, that's kind of what I love about football. It's what I love about quarterback. So now being in this position, you know, all of that has just been amplified. You know, my responsibility has been amplified, and you know, I love it. I'm leaning into it. You know, the leadership aspect's been really cool. I can see how, you know, the new class of freshmen and you know, the younger sophomores, you know, they really look up to me. And you know, I remember that same feeling. So it's really cool. I'm leaning into it. Obviously, the responsibility is a lot more, but you know, that's why I do it. That's why I play quarterback.
Brady, reflecting on Cody's tenure just a little bit more, even though he's obviously moving forward, how much of his imprint still resonates in these rooms? Which of the leadership traits do you still see connected with this program?
Yeah, I mean, you know, obviously Cody doesn't play on our team, but he still impacts us. I mean, you know, whether we're watching cut-ups of him running the same plays last year and learning from him, you know, whether we pull up videos of him at the 49ers camp, and just his leadership, you know, what he brought to our team last year. You know, he instilled his value, the way he led, the way he fought. You know, Cody wasn't taking no for an answer. I think we all learned that. He would play through anything for his team, and he would always find a way to win. So, you know, I think that's carrying on. I think a lot of guys, including me, learned from him last year, and we're just trying to keep that same energy going.
All right, thank you all.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Brady.